gamers, and welcome to episode 5 of this series, where we review random games, tell you a bit about them, and give our honest opinions. I'm Danny.
And I'm Richard, and today we'll be taking a look at Gunstar Heroes on the Mega Drive.
Gunstar Heroes was released back in 1993 and was developed by the awesome Treasure. This fantastic run-and-gun game was actually Treasure's first game after breaking away from Konami, but that is a story for another day.
In the game, you play as the Gunstars, a family of mercenaries out to end the rule of the Empire, whose evil plan is to revive an ancient weapon by finding 4 hidden power gems scattered throughout the world. Someone grew up watching Star Wars and reading Marvel, surely.
At its core, Gunstar Heroes is a run-and-gun, side-scrolling shooter similar to Contra or Metal Slug. You can play as either red or blue, but this is no simple colour swap. There are 2 control schemes, fixed shot and free shot. I always preferred free shot as it allowed you to run and shoot at the same time, with both characters being able to shoot in all directions.
One thing I really liked as a kid was how you could play the first few levels in any order you wanted. Another interesting aspect was the numerical health counter, which was different to other games of the genre. You only have 1 life, but the inclusion unlimited continues was a really nice touch.
At the beginning of the game, you get to choose from 4 different weapons: Force, Flame, Chaser and Lightning. I always preferred using the Force as it fires bullets at a rapid rate. During the game you collect these as power-ups, allowing you to hold 2 at any time. The 2 weapons are then combined, giving you a completely new arsenal. Including the starting 4, there are 14 weapons to play with, which is mad, considering this game came out in 1993.
As well as firearms, you have a certain set of skills to help you when the enemies get a little too close and personal, such as a long range skid, sliding and jumping attacks. Enemies can also be thrown around like ragdolls, and this feels fucking awesome.
The one thing I really cannot stand about this amazing game is the fucking dice level with a stupid board game board.
Wait a minute, Danny, I think you might be overreacting just a little bit. Maybe you hated it because you were so shit at it?
That may or may not be the case, but I do hate it. It slows down the action and almost grinds it to a halt. The rest of the game is high octane, fast paced action, and for me, this whole level had no right being anywhere near this game.
Okay, so he has his opinions on that part of the game.
Well, let's find out what the viewers think. What did you think of the terrible board game level?
Anyway, graphically it really impressed me as a kid, and they still stand up well now, 25 years later. The vibrant colours and the parallax scrolling taking place in the gorgeous backgrounds all come together to create a beautifully crafted game. Looking back, you can see that the creators of Gunstar Heroes had a deep passion for this project.
The music in this game ranges from mediocre to very good. A lot of the tracks are absolutely fantastic, but a few of them are below par. It all has that very distinct Mega Drive sound. The sound effects are decent, but they can grind on you after some time.
Unfortunately, we are not going to cover the plot too much in this video, as it's supposed to be a mini review, and this game has a surprising amount of plot for a 2D run and gun. Instead of the game's plot, let's talk about the reception it received. The lowest review score it received was a 9 out of 10 from IGN and a 90% from Games Master, and it holds a Metacritic score of 96%.
This game has been released many times over the years on many consoles, both home and handheld. It has been included in many compilations. One noteworthy release of the game is the 3DS version titled 3D Gunstar Heroes. This game included 2 new gameplay modes, Mega Life, which gives you twice the amount of lives, and All Spec, which gives you free reign over the weapon combinations.
When I was younger, the Mega Drive was my favourite console, and it's safe to say that I was a Sega fanboy.
Me too.
Gunstar Heroes is easily in my top 5 games on the console, and I completed it countless amounts of times throughout my gaming life. Even now, at the ripe old age of, well, we won't go there today. I only own 1 console and a few games from my childhood, and yes, one of the games is Gunstar Heroes.
I had never even heard of Gunstar Heroes as a kid. For some unknown reason, it completely passed me by. Richard finally introduced me to it when it was added to the Xbox Live Arcade in 2009, and once I'd played it, I knew that he hadn't oversold it in the slightest, and trust me, he really gave it the hard sell.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this review of Gunstar Heroes. What did you think of the game? I've been Richard.
And I've been Danny. And as always, see you next time.